You know what's funny about love? It never asks for your permission. It never knocks on your door politely. It doesn't send you a warning. It just arrives. Sometimes quietly, sometimes like a storm. But when it arrives, you feel it, deep in your chest, in the way your heartbeat changes, in the way one person's name suddenly sounds different from every other name in the world. And today, right now, in this moment, I want to talk to that one person, not the crowd, not the world, just her, my love, my future wife, the woman who has already changed the way I see everything around me. If you're watching this, if you're reading this, if somehow these words found their way to you, please don't skip this, because what I'm about to say, I've been holding inside my heart for a long time, and today I'm finally ready to say it all. Before I met you, before I even knew you existed, I was living, I was laughing, I was working, I was surrounded by people, but there was something missing, and the painful part, I didn't even know it was missing. You know how sometimes a room is dark for so long that your eyes adjust to the darkness, and you start believing that this is just how rooms look? That was me. I had adjusted to the emptiness. I had convinced myself that this is just what life feels like, that love is something that happens in movies, that the kind of connection people write songs about doesn't really exist in real life. And then, you happened. And suddenly, that room that I thought was fine was effluxed with light. And for the first time I realized, oh, this is what I was missing. This is what was supposed to be here all along. That's what you did to me. That's what you continue to do to me. Every single day. You didn't just enter my life. You revealed a part of my life that I didn't know was waiting to be discovered, and I will never, not for a single day, take that for granted. People always say, I love you, but very few people explain exactly what they love. So let me be specific. Let me be real. Let me tell you what it is about you that makes my heart feel like it's too full for my chest. I love the way you think, not just what you say, but how you think. The way your mind works. The way you see situations from angles that I never considered. The way you're wise without being cold. Soft without being weak. Strong without being hard. I love your heart. Your heart is something rare in this world. The way you care, deeply, genuinely, without wanting anything in return. The way you feel things so fully. The way you show up for the people you love. When I see your heart, I think to myself, this is the kind of heart that was made to be protected. And I want to be the one who protects it. Every day. For the rest of my life. I love your laugh. There's something about the way you laugh that makes everything else stop mattering. Even on my worst days, if I can hear you laugh, the weight on my shoulders gets lighter. It's not just a sound, it's medicine. It's home. I love your imperfections. And I want to be very clear about this, because this is important. I don't love you despite your flaws. I love you completely, flaws included, because your imperfections are not weaknesses. They are proof that you are real. They are the edges that make you human, and they are the parts that make loving you feel like an adventure rather than a performance. I don't want perfect. I want you. All of you. The good days and the difficult ones. The confidence and the self-doubt. The strength and the vulnerability. All of you. I need to talk about something very important right now. Because in today's world, we have a very confused idea of what love is. We think love is butterflies and romantic dates and perfect moments. And don't get me wrong, those things are beautiful. But real love is something much deeper than that. Real love is when she's having the worst day of her life, and you don't try to fix it. You just sit with her in it. You hold her hand and you say, I'm not going anywhere. Real love is when he's being unreasonable. And instead of fighting back, you choose to understand him before you choose to correct him. Real love is choosing each other on the ordinary Tuesday afternoon when nothing special is happening, when there's no candlelight, no romantic music, just life, dishes in the sink, deadlines at work, tiredness in your bones, and you still look at each other and think, yeah, this person, this is the one. Real love is not a feeling you fall into. Real love is a decision you make every single day. And I have made that decision. I have made it in my heart. I make it every morning when I think of you. I will make it every day for the rest of my life. Because that's what you deserve. Not someone who loves you only when it's easy. Someone who loves you especially when it's hard. My love, my future wife, I want to make you some promises today. Not the kind of promises that are easy to say. The kind of promises that are easy to say. The kind of promises that I intend to live by. I promise to always choose communication over silence. There will be days when I'm frustrated, when I'm hurt, when I don't know how to express what I'm feeling. But I promise you, I will never shut you out. I will always come back to the table. I will always choose to talk, to understand, to work through it with you. I promise to grow with you, not just beside you. I don't want us to be two separate people living parallel lives under one roof. I want us to evolve together. I want your growth to inspire mine. I want my journey to support yours. I want us to look back in 20 years and say, look how far we've come, look who we've become together. I promise to make you feel seen, not just heard, but truly, deeply seen. I want you to always know that I notice you, your efforts, your sacrifices, your small victories, the things you do when no one is watching. I see all of it, and I will continue to see all of it. I promise to be your safe place in a world that can be harsh and demanding and exhausting. I want to be the place you come back to and feel completely at rest. I want our relationship to be a space where you never have to perform, where you never have to pretend, where you can just breathe. I promise to never stop choosing you. Not just on the wedding day, not just in the honeymoon phase, not just when everything is beautiful and easy. I choose you on the difficult days, on the boring days, on the days when we disagree, on the days when we disagree, on the days when I'm not at my best, and neither are you. I will keep choosing you every single time. I have a vision, not just of a wedding day, but of a life together. And I want to share that vision with you. I want us to build a relationship that is built on trust, not the fragile kind that breaks at the first test, but the deep, unshakable kind that has been tested and proven over time. I want us to build a relationship where respect is the foundation, where we never speak to each other in ways we would be ashamed of, where disagreements happen with dignity, where even in our most difficult conversations, we remember that we are on the same team. I want us to build a relationship where friendship exists alongside romance, where you are not just my wife, but my best friend, the person I call first with good news, the person I want beside me when things go wrong, the person whose opinion I value above everyone else's. I want us to build a relationship where laughter is constant, where we find joy in the simple things, where we create inside jokes that no one else understands, where even on hard days, we can find something to smile about together. I want us to build a relationship where vulnerability is welcomed, where you can cry without apologizing, where I can admit my fears without feeling weak, where we hold space for each other's emotions without judgment. And I want us to build a relationship where God is at the center, where our love is not just between two people, but something we offer upward with gratitude every day. That is the relationship I want to build with you, not a perfect one, because perfect doesn't exist, but an intentional one, a committed one, a relationship that chooses itself, again and again and again. There will be days, I need to be honest with you. There will be days when you wonder. When life gets hard and love feels complicated and you look at me and think, is this worth it? Is he worth it? Am I enough? Is this real? On those days, I need you to come back to this moment. Come back to these words. Because on those days, what I want you to know is this. Yes, you are worth it. 1,000 times yes. You are worth every effort I will ever make. You are worth the patience, the growth, the difficult conversations, the apologies, the rebuilding. You are worth showing up for every single day and when I fall short. Because I will, because I'm human, because love is not a straight line. I need you to know that it is never because I stopped caring. It's because I'm still learning. I am a work in progress, just like you, but I am a work in progress who has decided, with every part of his being, that you are the direction I want to progress toward. You are my why. You are the reason I want to be better. The reason I want to be more patient, more present, more loving, more worthy of the beautiful heart that you have trusted me with. Close your eyes for a moment. Actually, don't close your eyes. Keep reading, but imagine this with me. Years from now, when the chaos of life has settled into a comfortable rhythm, I see us. I see us in a home that feels like us, where every corner has a memory, where the walls have heard our laughter and our arguments and our prayers and our dreams. I see us having the kind of conversations that go late into the night, not because we have to, but because we genuinely love talking to each other. Because even after all these years, there is still more to discover. I see us growing old, and I want you to know you will be the most beautiful person in every room for me until the very last day of my life. Not because age won't change us, but because I will always see you with the eyes of someone deeply, completely in love. I see us building something together, a family, a legacy, a story that is worth telling. And I see us, on some quiet evening, sitting together in the peace of everything we've built, looking at each other and thinking, we did this together, and it was beautiful. That is the future I see. That is the future I am committed to. And I want to build it with you, my love, my future wife. If you've made it this far, if you've stayed with every word, then I need you to hear this final part with your whole heart. I love you. Not the easy version of love that asks nothing of me, the real version, the one that says, I see you fully. I choose you completely. I will fight for this, for us, every single day. You are not just someone I want to be with. You are someone I am building toward. Someone I am building toward. Someone who, without even trying, has made my entire life feel more meaningful, more purposeful, more full. And I don't know exactly what the future holds, but I know this, whatever it holds. I want to face it with you. Every storm, every sunrise, every ordinary Wednesday, and every extraordinary moment. With you. So, my love, my future wife, this is my word, my promise, my heart, laid completely open, with nothing hidden. I am yours, and I am asking, hoping, praying that you choose to be mine too. Not because you have to, but because, just like me, you feel it too. That this is real.